It's the $100 million campaign.
And the cost of Minnesota's biggest race is hitting the 9-figure mark, and we are not done yet. Fox 9's Theo Keith live for us tonight. Theo, you had your head in the spreadsheets today figuring all of this out.
Amy and Randy, a lot of people thought this might happen, and it has. $100 million fueled in large part by spending on congressional races, which is breaking records.
A caravan of illegal immigrants marching on America.
The so-called migrant caravan from Central America has made it into a Minnesota attack ad.
Who is tough enough to secure our border? Not Dan Feehan.
The ad targets the Democrat in the 1st Congressional District, a battleground for control of Congress. Across Minnesota's 8 House seats, spending has hit $63 million. Add in the statewide races for U.S. Senate and governor, and the political price tag has hit 9 figures.
I predicted early on that Minnesota would see over $100 million in spending. And after I said it, I thought, wow, that's a lot of money. I was probably off, but it looks like that will come true.
So who's the biggest spender? A liberal group, Alliance for a Better Minnesota, has dropped the most on a single race, in this case against Republicans for governor. The Congressional Leadership Fund, a conservative group, comes in second and third, helping Republicans in U.S. House races. Remember that migrant caravan ad?
Putting Minnesota families at risk.
CLF paid for it. Catherine Pearson, a political science professor at the U, says despite all this money in the congressional races, it's possible that Republicans and Democrats battle to a tie, each winning 2 and losing 2 of Minnesota's most competitive.
It's somewhat astounding, really, that there could be so much money spent and the outcome remains the same or close to the same.
Another way to look at all of this congressional race spending, more outside money has flooded into Minnesota than New York. Even though New York has tripled the number of seats in Congress, there are simply more close races here in Minnesota. Live in Minneapolis, Theo Keith, Fox 9.